Hi peeps, my name is Zina and I'm aging ethically, and today I am at the Mad Monster Party in Arizona. This is a convention for horror and science fiction genre films. You can come here and buy a lot of cool memorabilia. You can meet actors and actresses from vintage horror and science fiction all the way up to modern. It's just really, really cool. I'm having such a great time. I ran out to my car so I could charge my battery. Oh, and really quickly, my car is not a mess. This is a giant paint tarp that covers my entire back seat. When I traveled from Florida to Arizona with my dogs, I put this huge paint tarp down here and then I covered it with a blanket in case, my doggies had a little accident, and I've just left it for when we go on car trips. I met one of my favorite actors today. His name is Sid Haig, and he portrays Captain Spaulding in the Rob Zombie films House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, and the soon-to-be released Three from Hell. I cannot wait for that movie to come out. I have been a Rob Zombie and Sherry Moon Zombie fan for quite a long time. Rob Zombie's been making rock music for a long time, and some of you may know him from his animal activism as well. He and his wife Sherry are vegans, and they're very vocal about animal rights. Came here for one reason and one reason only today, and that was to meet Sid Haig, and I did just that. You guys, I met Sid Haig today, and he actually signed it. He was, and this is Sid as Captain Spaulding. He was in makeup, full outfit today. Oh my goodness, guys. I arrived early for the photo op. They put us all into this little room. I got my little ticket. Look how cool this super fan looks in his Captain Spaulding clown outfit. There were so many cool costumes today. Years ago, when The Devil's Rejects came out, that was the next film after House of a Thousand Corpses, I was going through some things, and my friend Andy, hi Andy, and I would watch The Devil's Rejects over and over and over again, night after night. It relieved tension. We would just sit and watch the movie. We memorized all the lines, and particularly Captain Spaulding's character really just resonated with me. I just love him in the film, and he's very near and dear to my heart. I know that's weird to say about a horror character, but it meant so much to meet him today. And one by one they let us in to meet him, and there he stood. And I just had a few seconds to convey my appreciation. And so basically, I made the most of that moment. And I was kind of proud of myself because I didn't cry. And I get kind of emotional when I'm in those situations. And my emotion comes out. But I was able to contain myself. And basically what I said to him really quickly is, wow, there are a lot of people here. This must be such a pain in the neck for you. I thank you so much for doing this. I want to tell you that your movies really pulled me through a very hard time in my life. And when I told him that watching his movies pulled me through a difficult time, he turned, he looked at me, and he had these big puppy dog eyes and his little clown makeup, and he said, thank you. And he put his arm around me. We took the picture. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was a moment. It was a moment. I waited for my picture to be printed, and then I just went around and saw all the things, and met a lot of people, and looked at some of all the wonderful vendors that they have at this convention today. So I missed Elvira. She was at the convention yesterday, but like I said, today I wanted to see Sid. Kane Hodder was there today, Matthew Lillard. There were so many celebrities from the horror and science fiction genres. I really wish I could have met them all, but it would have cost me a small fortune to get all of those little photo ops and autographs. But it was really, really cool being in the same room with all of them. I noticed that Sid was doing autographs, and he wasn't charging very much for his autographs, and he was letting people do like free selfies and stuff, which I thought was so sweet because a lot of the other actors were charging a pretty penny for selfies and autographs, but Sid didn't. I mean, it was just, he's just such a sweet, sweet man. So Sid took a very quick break, removed his Captain Spaulding makeup and costume, and then returned to the convention and proceeded to sign a ton of autographs. My autograph was free because I had already purchased the photo op, but he was only charging like $10 or $20 for a signed picture. I just can't get over how generous he was with his time and his heart. He had the longest line because he was just letting people get autographs and whatever you wanted him to say. He called this one gentleman's daughter because she couldn't make it to the event. He talked to her on the phone and said, you know, in his like Captain Spaulding voice, and told her to get down here to the convention, and it was just so touching. He's just such a kind, sweet person, such a giving person, and I am so thrilled that I met Captain Spaulding today. I got this little bag full of goodies. These guys do like a haunted house, which is really, really cool in Arizona. I bought this little Nosferatu figurine. He is my favorite vampire. I prefer the silent film Nosferatu. Oh, look how cute he is, guys. And then I found a vintage vendor. Oh my goodness. I have video of her. I'm gonna put it right here.
Yeah, we've got all our Godzilla ornaments and stuff on it. Yeah. Well, a Christmas tree at Halloween.
Yeah. People put them on their Halloween tree. And like if you have a peg rack where you hang hats or jackets or something, people put them on that, or on the knobs, like in your dresser or your cabinets. So people put them like everywhere. Or even in like, I make them into bowl slippers. I just pull the little string to the back. And
sold me these really cool vintage circa 1950 little jointed skeleton earrings. They're super huge, but they're feather light. Like they're super, super light. And oh my gosh, how cute are these? Oh my gosh. Fun fact, madmonster.com is organized and run by vegans. Monsters, vegans, monster vegans. I'm gonna put their Instagram link below, but vegans organized this horror convention. Some people might think it's peculiar why vegans who are compassionate and don't like to cause harm to others might be fans of the horror genre. I think it makes perfect sense because vegans are not afraid to look at the underbelly of society, okay? We're not afraid to look at the reality and the horror. Yes, we are compassionate toward animals, and don't you kill an animal in a horror movie. Don't you do it. If you are a fan of horror movies and you are not vegan, you might want to think of looking at some documentaries like Earthlings and seeing actual horror and what animals endure for human taste pleasures and human folly. And you might understand why it is that we are vegan. But how cool is it to come to a horror convention? There's so many people in there right now, guys. There are hundreds of people in there. And it's organized by vegans. How cool is that? Right now I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go back in and spend some more money. There are so many things to buy there. It's really, really dangerous for me because I just want to buy everything. But you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. This was a really, really fun vlog to add to my channel, and thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me. I hope you guys are enjoying your Monday, and I hope this video enhanced it just a little bit. I mean, it's a horror convention in Arizona run by vegans. I had to come. You guys know that I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I cannot wait to see you guys on Friday. Have a wonderful day. Bye.